Good afternoon, traders. This is Tony D from the Easymarkets dealing room in Sydney. We're going to update today, special update, because the market has had a huge move overnight. Sharp reversal in the fortunes of the US dollar, led by a more hawkish than expected commentary by Fed Chairman Powell to the banking and House Senate there. You've seen the market respond pretty aggressively. The US dollar before this speech was under pressure, testing 94. Now we're back at the highs towards 94.70, 95. Remember being the sort of key resistance here in this uptrend on the dollar. Could be retested today. What's driving this is the Fed Powell is basically still trucking on when it comes to rate hikes, and when it comes to the trade wars, they're not affecting the market right now. Definitely not good for it, but they haven't filtered through into any of the data, and they're still very data dependent. So the big thing that latched onto from traders is, for now, the interest rates are still on, but you know there is a little bit of attention given, but it's a lot less than it could have been, and so it's taken as all in all a very hawkish comment. And with that US dollar strength and upbeat optimism that he did have on the US economy, you did see stock market surge. US tech reversed early losses to get fresh highs, and then you've got the sharp rally here. And then you've got the US stock market breaking its downtrend as well. So all in all, the sentiment's really risk on. You can see dollar yen broke 113. Things are looking pretty positive here in the short term. And the US dollar strength also came across onto the dollar yuan again. Now the dollar yuan is testing the 6.73 for the last couple of weeks, holding so far, and is definitely a key level. If it breaks, then we do have a fair bit of room to the top side, get up to that 7 level. If that was to be the case, you're looking at Aussie dollar closer to 72 than 74. So it is important here for the Aussie dollar traders. With this buying last night of the dollar yuan, you did see Aussie dollar sharply drop. It didn't drop as much as some of the other majors though, but it is definitely under pressure in the short term. We have to keep an eye on this dollar yuan though to see if we are going to have a risk off, risk on day today though. Now, for those of you looking to trade on some of the crosses, you are seeing a lot of movement coming through from the divergence between the speed of the majors. But the most interesting ones is that the risk-on attitude is helping dollar yen outperform with the crosses. And so if you're looking for ways to express perhaps a more bearish view, then look at some of the crosses which have been able to enjoy gains in spite of the risks of the trade war. So something like the euro yen here has been in uptrend now for the last 10 days and has reached some pretty high levels. If there is any issues, it does get expressed fairly well from a euro yen pullback. Same with an Aussie yen. Aussie yen's very sensitive to stock market falls. So if you're a little bit skeptical about this rally in risk in the short term, given that there is that backdrop of trade wars, then you might want to look to fade one of these moves here, rather than trying to fade, say, the dollar yen, which is just rolling over a lot of resistances at the moment, and still has a fair bit more room to get to that 114.50 level. That 114.50 level was in play for a lot of last year and earlier this year. Just bring that up, make it clearer. And it's still got a little bit of room here for this new uptrend in dollar yen to reach that level. So you know, a bit safer to be playing on those crosses, especially if dollar yuan breaks 6.73. Then selling Aussie US or selling Aussie yen might make sense there. Alright guys, we'll be back tomorrow for an update. For those of you who want to sign up on the link below, you can get a dealer assigned to you. If you are already a member and you want to have a chat about some of those crosses, do come through and have a chat there with your respective dealer here in Sydney. Other than that, best of luck today. It is a very pivotal day in the market. This 6.73, if it was to break, would reverberate around the world. So do keep an eye on it a little bit closer than usual, and we'll see if this starts a new leg in the US dollar trend.